What is going on, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite DFS plays for both DraftKings and FanDuel for April 4th, 2018. So without further ado, we are just going to get straight into the lineup so you guys can see exactly what my favorite players for today are. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because I make NBA as of now. The season will end soon, obviously, but NBA and MLB DFS best player videos every single day, and I post in the morning so you guys have enough time to make your lineups. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. So I think it's really going to help out you winning some money on DFS. So both these players, or all of these players, are going to work fine on just FanDuel or DraftKings. I made sure to look through and pick players that I thought were going to work well on both. So we're going to get straight into it. So first, Josh Reddick at outfield. He comes in at a lower price point, which I like because he's got that ability, as shown right here, to get a ton of points right here. He scored 51 points. So even at that 2,800 price point, which I think he's underpriced right now, especially batting fifth in the order, I think Josh Reddick is a really good play. The pitcher he's playing against isn't very good, as well as Reddick is pretty decent against lefties, as you can see right there. So they have him ranked as a pretty good play. He has a pretty decent value, and he's definitely got that ability to score 50 plus, like right there. So I think at this price point you can't not go with him, just for the fact that he's got a good matchup and he's shown the ability to score a lot of points. So Josh Reddick, definitely a good outfielder. Definitely want to have him in your lineup tonight. Next is Alcides Escobar. There's no really shortstop that I really love today, but I like Escobar the best, just because the pitching matchup he's going against isn't good, and he does bat a little bit better versus righties, as well as Alcides has a very good value. He's not projected many points, but he also doesn't cost a lot. So he's one of those guys you can use so you can save up at another position. So he hasn't been great, definitely not great, but he had 18 the one game, 6.29. So he's not terrible. I think he could definitely have potential to go like 12 points maybe tonight, which again isn't a ton, but for his price, that's not terrible. He gets a lot of at bats, so that's good. So I don't really love any of the shortstops, and I don't necessarily love Alcides Escobar tonight, but the matchup isn't very good, so he's the best play at shortstop for tonight. At third base, I have Josh Donaldson. I do like this one a little bit better, just because he's got good value. He's projected a good amount, as well as he's been pretty consistent, scoring a good amount of points. 35, 8, about 19, 15, 12. So he's going to score you some points for sure. I think he's got potential to go 20 plus points in this game, just for the fact that his matchup against the pitcher is not good at all. He's been hot. He's second in the batting order. It's a home game. So I think Josh Donaldson is going to have a good game. He's got that potential to go big and get a ton of points for you. So I think Josh Donaldson is a very good play for tonight. Draft Dashboard has him ranked at 95th, or not at 95th, but has him ranked at a 95 out of 100. So that, that's pretty solid. So I think it's definitely a good guy to look at tonight for third base. And if you guys are wondering, the software I'm using is Draft Dashboard. It's a DFS tool I've been using for about the past couple months. And I literally went from like never winning a DFS game to now I win almost every single night. Obviously not every night. Nobody can win every night, but almost every night I win, or the nights I don't win, a lot of times I'll break even or very close to. So I rarely lose money on DFS, all thanks to this tool. This is the only tool I use. It costs $25 per month, but for me, in the first night I made over $25 from using the tool. So definitely worth it. You can go ahead, and if you click the link in the description, you can get a 7-day trial. So why not try it out, see if it wins you any money, and maybe if you win $25 from one of your games, just put that towards Draft Dashboard for the next month, so you can just keep winning more. So this is my favorite tool by far. Best price on the market for a DFS tool for sure. The rest of them usually go for like $60 a month. This one's only $25 a month, and you can get a 7-day trial. So go ahead and click that link in the description if you are serious about winning on DFS. But we're going to get straight back into the video. So at second base, I have DJ LeMahieu. I don't really know how to say it, but has a very good value, best value on the entire MLB slate. So that's definitely something to be noted. He's got that potential to get a ton of points right there, as shown by 28. He also very good at bats, 3.9 at bats, second in the batting order. It is an away game. I don't think that matters too much. He does bat better against righties, which is good, and his matchup, 28th best, is not good at all. So I think DJ is going to have a very good game at second base. I don't want to say he's going to go for 28, but I could see him going for 15 to 16 points, which isn't bad for his price point, and I think that still gets you a pretty good value. So definitely a guy I would look at for second base. And then at catcher, we have Chris Iannetta. This is catcher / first base. The reason I picked Iannetta is just for the fact that he's been pretty consistent. He had that one game of 3, but other than that, he's been pretty consistent. His price isn't too expensive, and his matchup isn't very good at all. So going against the 28th, that's not very good. It's like 28 out of 31 or whatever. So not very good, And then Draft Dashboard actually has him ranked as 100, so that's definitely something to be noted. So I like Iannetta a lot in this game, and I think he's going to be a good catcher for you guys and score. I don't know if I don't think he's going to score a crazy amount of points, but he could definitely go 15 plus points, which is very good for this price point. And then my starting pitcher, I have Luis Severino. So yeah, I don't think he's been confirmed yet because it doesn't say projected, but I do think he's going to pitch tonight. You can see he's been scoring a crap ton of points, 44, 47, 52, and 50. So his recent value has been 1,000 per point. So yeah, so I think he's going to be very good. They're playing against Baltimore, who isn't very good at hitting. So I think Luis Severino is going to be a good play. So definitely look at him at starting pitcher. He's righty, and so I think he'll do very well. So they have him ranked as an 84, and I definitely think it should be a little bit higher, but I think he's going to do very well in this game versus a not so great, Baltimore hitting team. Definitely look at Severino for your starting pitcher. I wouldn't say he's a must lock, like you don't have to have him, but he's definitely a guy you could throw in some of your lineups because I think he's going to have, another 40 plus game. So definitely look at Luis Severino. And so thank you guys for watching. I hope some of these players really do help you, win some money on DFS. Like I said, if you want to try out this tool for 7 days, hit the link in the description. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more lineups every single day because I release them every single day. So if you want to start, winning more money on FanDuel and DraftKings, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow.